Today we're going to talk about two of the ugly truths of success. We're going to identify these two ugly truths so that when they present themselves, you stay focused, you stay on track, working towards that financial freedom. Let's get into it. And welcome back to REI Simplified. I'm your host, Adam Johnson, where we break down complex real estate situations and scenarios for people like me and you, the beginning investor. Today, I have a very important message to give you guys, one that's very near and dear to my heart, and that's the two of the ugly truths when it comes to being successful and what it takes to be successful, okay? This is near and dear to my heart because as a business consultant, people talk to me and they just want to start their businesses and be successful in 2 or 3 months. And I always tell them that's not how it works when starting your own business. So the two we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about how success is non-sequential. We'll talk about how success, when it comes to time, there is no timelines, okay? So first thing first, when I say success is non-sequential, what do I mean? What I mean is people often in business, they start their business and they see their friends starting their businesses. And they see that, for example, their friend only took 2 or 3 years to get to where they are today. And they assume in my own business that when I begin my business, if I do exactly what my friend did for those 2 years, I'm gonna have the exact same amount of success. That's not the case at all. Success is not sequential, meaning you cannot take specific steps and just expect to be on par with everyone else. Because in business, business is not fair. We all do not begin at the same spot with the same resources, with the same support group, with the same finances. We do not begin in the same place beginning our businesses. All right. So once again, business is non-sequential. It may take you more steps to be where your friends are. It may take you less steps to be where your friends are. But first thing first is stop comparing yourself to your friends or anybody else who has a business, because as I just said, no two businesses begin with the same resources, the same understanding, the same knowledge, the same team around them, and many other factors. So stop worrying about other people, what they do, how they got to where they are, and stop expecting that if you do exactly what they do, you'll have the exact same success. Especially in real estate, because we're in different markets. We have different buying power. We have different negotiating power. We have different criteria on what's acceptable to buy houses and what's a wholesale, what is a subject to. Non-sequential, okay? So first thing first, business is non-sequential, all right? Second thing I tell my students is that business has no clock and wears no watch. It will take as long as it takes. It may take you 18 months to be where you need to be before you hit your stride, before you understand your market, your clientele, and really feel that you have found yourself in business. It may take 8, 9, 10 years, 12, 15 years, okay? You've heard the story about Ray Kroc, and I think he was in his 50s or 60s when he began, when he did the whole thing with McDonald's. That's as a movie with that. But there are many stories. The Walmart inventor, well, I forgot his name. He started I think in the 50s or 60s as well. I tell my students that it will take as long as it takes. And again, not to compare yourself with other people. We got to where we are. We hit our stride at about 3.5, 4 years. I felt we were very confident in what we were doing. I felt we knew our market, we knew our clientele. We began kind of branching into other parts of what we did in real estate, but we didn't have it figured out for a very long time. And I even tell my story that my wife and I made $0 for the first 4 years. We didn't pay ourselves a penny. We paid everybody else, every contractor, every handyman, everybody that worked with us, talked to us, provided us an invoice. They all made more money from my business than we did, okay? So don't worry about time. It will take as long as it takes. Now, the people that anticipate, again, starting their business and being debt-free in 18 months and quitting their job and all that, what happens when those people set those, expectations, you can call them goals, you can call them expectations, but when they don't meet those goals or expectations, it flattens a lot of people and they just feel like it's not for me. It wasn't meant to be. Let me go back to my job. Let me go back to working where I know I can work my 40 hours a week and be happy. All right. So as I said before, one is that business is non-sequential. Secondly, business has no time. And I guess that was 1 and 2. Let's go with 2A and 2B. 2B is when it comes to running your business, there is no hours in the week. Stop counting hours in the week. I work 35 hours a week. I work 75 hours a week. When you start your business and you're working your regular full-time job, because that's how most of us, including myself, that's how you begin your business, your side hustle. You work as many hours as it takes. If it takes 65 or 95 hours that week, including your 40-hour work week at your job, that's what it takes. It's the people who complain about that and see that as a mountain that they cannot climb, they're not going to make it. All right. So when I have students that start our program or even in consultations, I set expectations on day one. Do not expect, because you're taking this course for 3.5, 4.5, 5 months, whatever the case may be, that you're going to be quitting your job in 1 year. That's not reality. It's very possible, but do not think just because you're sequentially going through the steps that I'm providing you that you expect to have the same success that we've had in your first 4, 5, 6 months, when it took us almost 8 years to get to where we are today. So stop worrying about your hours in each week. I personally could not care less how many hours you work a week. Don't care, because I'm not running your business. I'm not trying to start a business for you. When I was working in the Army, when I started my real estate journey, I would work way more than 40 hours a week in the Army. Anybody that's prior military knows that we have an 8-hour work day, but we also have 2.5 hours prior to that from getting, going to PT and formations and pre-work inspections, all that kind of good, fun stuff. So your hourly workload is pointless to me. It's what matters to me, what matters to our business is results, period. Again, some weeks we may work 5 or 6, 7 weeks. Some weeks I may work 55 hours a week. It does not matter, because the business will always continue working no matter how much effort it takes from me. If it takes me working 95 hours, that's what it's going to take. And I have no one to complain to but me, because I'm the business owner. So guys, all of you starting your business, if you already are in your journey, take what I said, take it in stride, realize that, putting those timelines on your success, it's up to you, but I don't recommend that, because we all don't begin at the same spot. We all don't have the same resources. Some people begin day one in real estate or wherever their business is with a $2 million loan from a family member. Some people start with absolutely nothing, and the people with absolutely nothing do better than so-and-so that began with $2 million. Worry about your business, worry about your team, worry about your accounting, your finances, your clientele, your service, your product. Put the blinders on when it comes to worrying about everybody else, because no one else matters in your business. I feel like I beat a dead horse. Business success is non-sequential. Success has no clock and wears no watch. And no one cares how many hours you have to work a week to be successful, because 5, 7, 9 years from now, when you're working 2 hours a week and making $10,000 a month, no one cares. I know you don't care about the hardships that you work in those 80 hours a week in the first 2 or 3 years. It doesn't matter. Once you hit success, your hardships prior, you forget about them. I forget that I worked those 95 hours a week. Forget about it, because it's so long gone, and I'm so focused on today and getting better for tomorrow for our growth. So guys, my name is Adam Johnson. I hope you guys got something out of this. I'm a real estate investor, real estate consultant in Clarksville, Tennessee. If I can ever help you guys start your business, improve your systems, or just generally get better at what you're doing, shoot me a message. We do free consultations. I'm here to help. This is my love, my passion is growing businesses and buying real estate. So until we meet, until we have a consultation, I'll see you guys again on YouTube, on social media. Until then, go out there, get to working, forget about the hours, and grow your business. See you guys later.